Hello and welcome back to the Punkemon26 channel. If you guys did watch the last episode, you saw that we had a crazy United States Championship ladder match, which our own Eddie Guerrero did not win. He's been looking for a victory. He's been mouthing off to me that he's unhappy about not getting any victories. As a matter of fact, let's look at our roster right now. RVD's unsatisfied for some reason. Steve Austin's unsatisfied for some reason. The Rock is content. Shelton Benjamin is content. Kurt Angle is content. Not everybody's happy. I think they're all wanting title matches. And that's fine. I try to save the title matches for big shows, but if it's going to make my roster happier to have title matches and have them winning, then I will have more title matches if that is what it's going to take. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the scheduling for this week. As you guys can see, this is the last show before the Great American Bash. And I will be right back with the match card completed. Alright, we are back and the card is set. Looks like, well, it doesn't look like I'm the one that created it. We've got Batista versus Gregory Helms in a tune-up match for Batista going into this weekend before the Great American Bash. Then we've got a tag team match. It's going to be the Hardy Boys versus Bobby Lashley and CM Punk. Pay-per-view hype promo for the pay-per-view this weekend. Then we've got a Shawn Michaels with Triple H in his corner versus Kurt Angle with Shelton Benjamin in his corner. Followed by a tables match between Undertaker and Chavo Guerrero. Then Randy Orton is going to attack Batista backstage leading into this weekend. Then we've got Edge versus RVD in a TLC singles match. And rounding out the night, we've got Steve Austin and Rey Mysterio taking on The Rock and Eddie Guerrero. So let's go ahead and confirm this match card, and let's pick out the match we are going to view this week. First and foremost, Batista. Gregory Helms picking up a win over the World Heavyweight Champion. That is huge. You have to imagine Randy Orton probably got involved in some way. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Lashley and CM Punk. Matt and Jeff picking up a huge victory there. Shawn with Triple H versus Kurt Angle with Shelton Benjamin. Shawn picking up a victory over Kurt Angle. Now this is a question. How does Chavo pick up The Undertaker and put him through a table? Let's see if it's possible. It doesn't appear so, as The Undertaker won that match. We are going to be watching Edge versus RVD in a TLC match. Edge and RVD have made their way to the ring, two kings of the hardcore wrestling style. Edge actually popularizing this type of match, a TLC match. Let's see who's going to come out on top. If Edge wins here tonight, he will get a future World Heavyweight Championship title shot. As you can see also, all three items that the men can use in this style of match, I mean they can use any style of weapon they want, there are no disqualifications, but the types of weapons that are titular to this match are all in the ring right now. As you guys can see, Edge already going for a table, and RVD grabbing the ladder. Trying to get Edge to drop his table. They're going back and forth with these weapons. I gotta believe, oh, RVD dropping the ladder and saying, here, give me that table. Edge now smacking RVD across the stomach with the edge of that table, and then pounding it into his back. Edge with a spinning heel kick, missed though. Got the table back. Now what's he got in mind for? It looks like smacking it, and it broke. Apparently it broke to the point where they couldn't set it up. Another table has now appeared in the ring. Edge with the ladder and RVD with the chair. I don't believe they have to climb. This style of TLC match, I don't believe they actually have to like climb for anything. I think it's just a legitimate, I'm going to beat you up with tables, ladders, and chairs until one of us gets the pin. This match has only been on for about a minute and a half now, and it's been pretty action-packed. RVD going to the top of the ladder. Oh, a split-legged moonsault missing, yet somehow RVD gained his finisher off of that. Maybe he clipped Edge and it gave him enough Maybe it was just enough momentum off of such a cool move that Edge was able to pick up or RVD was able to pick up a finish, rather. As now Edge climbing to the top of that ladder, jumping down right as RVD was getting ready to go up. RVD with a backslide into a pin. The ref now 1, 2. Edge kicking out right at 2. RVD again going for that ladder. Ooh, laying Edge out right across the ladder and a leg drop across the throat. Edge having a surgically repaired neck. Not too long before this game actually is set. So I gotta imagine that neck is still feeling pretty fresh. As now RVD dropping the back of Edge's head on the back of that ladder, or on top of that ladder rather. RVD and Edge now both going to the top of the ladder. Who will come out on top in this exchange? That is the question. RVD could send Edge through that table. Oh, no, he just sends him off the top and a split-legged moonsault into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, Edge barely kicking out at 2.9. A split-legged moonsault off the top of the ladder. Edge may have been looking to send RVD through that table there, but RVD quick with the reversals. Now both men reversing each other over and over again, jockeying for position here. I guess trying to see who's going to have the advantage for the rest of this match potentially. As RVD dropping the elbow across the back of Edge's shoulder. Oh, Edge now leaned against this table. That is not a good place to be, as RVD climbed back up the ladder, but down again he comes. Now Edge going up the ladder himself. Edge looking for an elbow drop off the top and missing completely. Now taking the ladder down, I guess realizing that it's not really beneficial for him. RVD regaining some stamina here. Taking his time while Edge is out on top of that ladder. But Edge back to his feet. RVD, I think he just stole Edge's execution. That could be it, folks. RVD should have gone for the pin right there, but he decided not to. Edge now poked to the eye, completely legal in this kind of match. Again, no disqualifications. Edge can do whatever he so pleases, and RVD can do just that as well. If RVD wants to get a little down and dirty with it, he absolutely can. He is one of the kings of Extreme, as I said at the beginning of this match. If I was going to build an Extreme Mount Rushmore, RVD would be on there, Sandman would be on there, Matt and Jeff as a tag team unit would be on there, and probably Tommy Dreamer or Mick Foley would be on there as the 4th member. Probably Mick Foley over Tommy Dreamer, because Mick Foley's just absolutely destroyed himself over the years. Edge now setting that ladder back up in the middle of the ring. Looking a little worse for wear, as RVD has just been completely in control of this match for the most part. RVD not wanting to give Edge an inch here, and a third leg drop across the throat while Edge has been laid out on that ladder. What's RVD got in mind here? Looks like he's... Ooh! Smashed the table right into Edge's face. Now a spinning back kick. I guess you could say what RVD did, stealing Edge's finish there with the execution, was pretty dirty. Edge looking for a leg drop while RVD is laid out. Again, if Edge picks up a victory here, he could be added to the World Heavyweight Championship match at Great American Bash this weekend. But he's got to pick up that victory first. Edge, again, stumbling up the ladder. You can tell he's had a lot taken out of him in this match already. Both men back and forth up there with punches, laying it into each other, but RVD, another split-legged moonsault. I think he only got maybe the bottom portion of Edge's legs there, but still, what a way to take Edge down once again. And he could be looking for it again, folks. Uh-oh. Off the top of the ladder. Oh, but Edge got his knees up. Oh, what's Edge got in mind here? Again, he's hurt. RVD coming up the other side of the ladder. Edge now trying to get some advantage here. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's teetering. RVD now off the ladder and an elbow drop to the ankles. Edge now has a finish locked and loaded, ready to go. This could swing back in his favor. He's standing there smiling in the middle of the ring, regaining some of that stamina. But yet again, he is having a tough go of it, getting up that ladder. And another missed elbow drop cannot be good for him. Now both men headed to the outside. Edge again with a table in hand. RVD with a flying crossbody though, taking Edge down. Edge with a low blow. That could be all she wrote for RVD. I mean, a low blow has finished plenty of people in the past. Look at Brock Lesnar. He's been taken out by low blows plenty. Heck, Shinsuke made a low blow his finish there for a minute after his match against Styles at WrestleMania 34. RVD smashing that table into Edge's midsection, even maybe clipping his chin. Both men not wanting to give the other an inch, much less a mile in this match. But they need to get back in the ring to finish this one. They have to finish this in the ring. RVD picking up probably his weapon of choice, maybe even Edge's weapon of choice. As you know, Edge is the king of the concerto. Edge now going to the top rope, but quickly getting off as he realized RVD was not going to give him any room. Edge now looking for an execution of his own. That could be all she wrote. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness! RVD kicked out at 2.999. What a contest between these two men. RVD now setting Edge up onto the table. What's he got in mind here? Looks like he could be getting ready to DDT Edge through this table, and he does! Edge coming down through the table. That should be it. That should be it. RVD with another victory added to his repertoire here on SmackDown. You know what? Because of that, I think RVD has earned the right to face off for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Edge will now take RVD's United States Championship title shot, as RVD has just accelerated himself into the World Heavyweight Championship picture. Now let's see the results for the week before we end off the episode and head into our pay-per-view. Real quick, after we get the winner of that match is Steve Austin and Rey Mysterio. Talent stolen. Eddie Guerrero exercised a morale clause, thereby severing the existing contract immediately following. There was a deal in place with Raw, and the general manager just quick to sign the superstar. That's great. That's fine. You know why? Because I set it up. I was prepared for Eddie to drop. And because of that, I'm now going to pick up Bret the Hitman Hart for a year. As you guys can see, I can't propose a trade the weekend of a pay-per-view, so I will have to wait. But I do plan on trading Bret Hart for John Cena. And the whole reason I was setting up the United States Championship stuff was because I knew if Eddie was going to lose again, he wasn't going to want to stay on the show. Which is fine. He has that prerogative. That's all on him. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please be sure to smash that like button. And again, in the next episode, we will be showing our Great American Bash pay-per-view. So please be sure to subscribe so you get a notification when that video drops. And I will see you all in the next one.